Caribou, also known as reindeer, are a species of deer that are found in the Arctic regions of North America, Europe, and Asia. In Canada, caribou are a culturally significant animal that have been an important part of the indigenous way of life for thousands of years. They are also an important part of the country's ecosystem, as they play a key role in maintaining the health of the tundra and boreal forests. Caribou are known for their distinctive antlers, which are shed and regrown each year. They are herbivores and feed on a variety of vegetation, including lichens, grasses, and shrubs. In Canada, caribou populations are facing numerous threats, including habitat loss and fragmentation, predation, and climate change. Conservation efforts are underway to protect caribou and their habitats, including habitat restoration and predator management programs. Caribou are medium-sized deer, with the size varying depending on the subspecies and the region in which they are found. Adult caribou typically stand about 4-5 feet, 1.2 to 1.5 meters, tall at the shoulder and weigh between 200-600 pounds, 90-175 kilograms. The males, known as bulls, are usually larger and heavier than the females, known as cows. The antlers of male caribou can measure up to 4 feet, 1.2 meters, across and are used for fighting during the mating season. Caribou are adapted to living in cold environments and have several unique physical characteristics to help them survive in their harsh habitats. They have a thick coat of fur that keeps them warm in the winter, and their hooves are large and splayed, to provide traction on slippery surfaces such as ice and snow. Caribou have a lifespan of around 15-18 years in the wild, although this can vary depending on factors such as food availability, predation, and disease. In captivity, caribou can live longer, up to 20 years or more. The lifespan of caribou can also vary between males and females. Female caribou generally live longer than males, with some living up to 20 years in the wild. Males, on the other hand, tend to have a shorter lifespan due to the physical toll of the breeding season, where they must compete with other males for mates and may sustain injuries in fights. Caribou populations are currently facing numerous threats, including habitat loss and fragmentation, climate change, and predation. These factors can impact the lifespan of caribou and reduce their overall population size. Conservation efforts are underway to protect caribou and their habitats, with the goal of ensuring their long-term survival in the wild. Here are some interesting facts about caribou. Caribou are also known as reindeer in some parts of the world, particularly in Europe and Asia. Caribou are the only deer species in which both males and females grow antlers. Caribou are adapted to living in cold environments and have a thick coat of fur that keeps them warm in the winter. Caribou are migratory animals and travel long distances each year to find food and breeding grounds. The caribou is an important cultural symbol for many indigenous peoples in Canada, who have relied on the animal for food, clothing, and other materials for thousands of years. Caribou have a specialized digestive system that allows them to digest lichens, a food source that is not easily digestible for most other animals. Caribou are preyed upon by a variety of predators, including wolves, bears, and humans. The porcupine caribou herd, which migrates between Canada and Alaska, is one of the largest remaining herds in North America and is a vital part of the ecosystem of the Arctic tundra. Caribou are an important indicator species for the health of Canada's boreal forests, as they are sensitive to changes in habitat quality and can be used to monitor the health of the ecosystem. Climate change is one of the biggest threats facing caribou populations in Canada, as warming temperatures can lead to changes in habitat quality and an increase in predation by other animals.